Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and today we're going to be taking a look at LR Majin Vegeta. So as we know, upcoming very shortly, in about, I would say, a good week from now at the time I'm recording this video, we are going to be getting the Easy A for LR Majin Vegeta. Along with that, his details should be around the 10th or so, which is going to be very nice. We're also going to see a lot of stuff right here in this time frame. You know, either the 10th or 11th we'll get his Easy A details. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty nice. Finally have this guy get his Easy A. He came out all the way back in April of 2017. And as you see, his Easy A is on August 12th. This guy is going to be helping a lot of teams here. Resurrected Warriors, Buu Saga. Well, the teams that he really wants to be on: Resurrected Warriors, Vegeta's Family, Worthy Rebels, and everything basically down here. He's another, unit on the all-out struggle team, which very needs it. Vegeta Family needs it a lot. Gifted Warriors, Crota Body and Mind is also a very nice thing to have on there. Honestly, just it helps a bunch of categories. And he's not. Offensively, he's still actually pretty solid because this 150% attack when performing a super attack is still pretty good even to this day. So, they could add some subtle changes to him to really make him good. Obviously, as we see with LR into Gohan, we definitely would like to get a little more attack added to his passive and stuff like that. Because LR Gohan really, he's good still, but I wouldn't want this Majin Vegeta to phase out in say a year compared to the LR Gohan. So I'm going to go ahead and actually put together a little, I would say, concept for LR Majin Vegeta and what I personally would like to see his Easy A end up being. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Firstly, obviously we know his leader skill is going to be the same AGO type key 4, HP attack and defense plus 120%. It'll be nice for things like Battlefield, but obviously it's not really the most important thing to really talk about here. So let's move on to his first super attack, which is the Final Impact. Before Easy Ace, he just does Mega Colossal damage with a rare chance to stun. So it was weird because this was the Mega Colossal super attack and this was the normal Colossal. The reason why is because this 12 key is an AoE, while the 11, not 12 key, this 18 key is an AoE, I can't speak, and this 12 key is just, a single target attack. So that's why they made this one the harder hitter, because they didn't want it to be too powerful, I guess. I don't know, I mean, we'll talk about it, but basically, right now I give him a greatly raised attack and then a 30% defense raise for one turn. They've been giving this to units recently, such as, I would say, Esther Videl does this, but she stacks the attack portion. The GT Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta does this as well. I feel like it's nice to have this, the greatly raised attack is definitely nice. Again, I want to include more offense into this kit, even, if it's not just straight up from the passive, just this extra offense would be nice for him to have. And then 30% defense raise is obviously nice. Previously, this Majin Vegeta does not have any defensive utility at all, so giving him defensive utility is definitely probably the most important thing to add to his kit. It would be nice to get more attack for sure, but at the very least, the most important thing he needs is that defense. Still causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy, they're not going to change that. Now I'll give him a high chance to stun instead of a rare chance to stun. So this rare chance to stun, as you see in the Dokkan Wiki, is a 20% chance to stun the attacked enemy for 2 turns. This one is a high chance to stun, so it's a 50% chance to stun for 2 turns, which in Super Battle Road content, this is going to be very useful. And again, say if you're floating this Majin Vegeta off, there's 1 or 2 enemies left on the field, you're not really gonna get too much out of the AoE. Not only will it get this extra defensive raise here, he'll have the chance to stun, so he'll be a nice floating unit, I feel like, for sure. It's definitely, I think having this raised defense and then either stunning or lowering attack is a very good combination, because even if you don't stun, you're at least protected by this 30% defense raise a little bit. His Ultra Super Attack effect, I made one really big change to it. I gave him massively raised attack, which is not the big change at all, but I now give him Mega Colossal damage to all enemies. I feel like if they are scared to increase his attack straight forward from his passive skill, they could change this Colossal to Mega Colossal, and having double Mega Colossal here would be pretty huge for this Majin Vegeta, especially considering things like Super Battle Road, or even technically I guess the World Tournament in a sense, but more so Super Battle Road, or you know, any fights where you're fighting against multiple enemies. Having this change to Mega Colossal is going to be huge, because Colossal Mega Colossal is a pretty big difference, honestly. Like if we look at the I believe if you look here at the key multipliers, no, it's not this one. Is it super attack multipliers? I believe it's it. So if we look over here, let's say let's say SA 25 for example, because it's gonna be a lot. Right here it's 450% for Colossal, and then all the way to 620% for Mega Colossal. Obviously that's a really huge jump. This is almost the same as SA 15 Immense, which obviously SA 15 Immense is really good. I'm sure most of you guys know by TURs as well. Although like the extra boost from super attack honestly is not that much of a difference in the end. In terms of just the SA5, if they change this from Colossal to Mega Colossal, that will add a lot of damage to this Majin Vegeta 18 key. And I feel like, you know, adding more damage to that is definitely very important to make sure these LRs really stay relevant in the future. But obviously the most important thing for this Majin Vegeta would be his passive skill. So for his passive skill, I'm saying I gave him 120% defense at the start of turn. You know, just a nice solid 120% defense. I don't think he really needs too much extra other than that. Of course, he already has 15k defense, which is a pretty solid defensive stat for an LR. So with this, on top of getting this 30% defense raise here, I feel like he'll be pretty solid, at least defensively, once he super attacks. Again, you know, he gets most of his stuff from super attack anyway, so we're just going to keep this 150% on super attack the same, especially since it's getting this massively raised right here and this greatly raised. His 12 key damage won't necessarily change too much, but his 18 key damage is where it's really going to improve, and I feel like this is what needs to improve the most rather than his 12 key, because his 12 keys to 70 key super attack, in the right situations, I'm sure if you guys use him, he can still hit pretty solid numbers to this day. So this is most important for me. So that's why I didn't really feel like you really need to change this. I mean, if they want, they could bump it up to a good like 170%. Hell, if they want to go crazy, they could do 200%, but I doubt it. Personally, I feel like 150%, at most 170% is what they'll probably do, something like that. I gave him something interesting as well. It's basically, okay, so for each enemy that's on the field, he gets an additional key 1 per type key sphere obtained up to key +2. So basically, if there's one enemy in the field, he gets 1 key per type key sphere obtained. Now if there's 2 enemies on the field, he gets 2 key per type key obtained, which obviously makes you more incentivized and easily to get the AoE when you're facing off against multiple enemies, which when you're facing off against multiple enemies, most of the time you do want to get the AoE. And this right here, at least the 1 key per type key sphere obtained, makes it very easy to get his actual 12 key, because this guy, he isn't only over in a flash and shattering the limit unit. I guess he does have royal lineage as well, if you want to really count that, because he does get an extra key at level 10 links. But you know, he doesn't have like prepared for battle, which will hurt him being used with other Super Saiyan Vegetas that recently came out, such as, you know, STR Super Saiyan, STR Super Vegeta, or you know, think of like, I would say, try to think of another Vegeta at the top of my mind, you know, GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, although he creates rainbow orbs, stuff like that. Although I believe they will be able to share royal lineage, which is nice. Royal lineage is a link that's been getting buffed very recently, actually. You know, like Blue Evolution Vegeta has it. This new Super Vegeta has it. This guy has it as well. This Vegeta has it too. So yeah, it'd be nice. You know, this guy is just a very nice addition to that royal lineage team once he gets royal lineage link once he gets an easy A. And I added one final thing to his kit. I mean, this one right here is probably going to be the make and break for this unit and how you want to build the team around him. But essentially, I gave him a guaranteed critical hit and gave him an additional damage reduction by 30% when there's either another Vegeta family category ally or when there's an ally whose names include Goku on the team. That's a very wide restriction ability to get that restriction will be very easy. In my personal opinion, it won't be difficult at all to really get this restriction off. And I'm thinking like, for example, STR Broly, guaranteed additional attacks. What would this Vegeta want? I feel like this Vegeta would really benefit from a guaranteed crit, especially considering not only his AoE, but considering he does, do a lot of damage on the 12 key, even on single target. So the guaranteed crit would be huge for him. And along with that, we just got, S tier Super Vegeta who guaranteed crits. So honestly, just say fuck it. Just give him a guaranteed crit when there's a Vegeta family or Goku on the team. It basically obviously, goes by to his speech where he's like, for Bulma, Trunks, and yes, even you, Kakarot. So if you really want to change it, you can make this 2 Vegeta family category allies on the team. But I mean, I don't think that's really necessary. But yeah, I mean, this is really my concept for him. Obviously a 30% damage reduction when he's just tanking all those hits from Majin Buu, and he just gets up and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna blow up. And that's basically what's gonna happen. I'm gonna blow my load all over your face, Majin Buu! And yeah, that's what happened. But essentially, yeah, I mean, that's my Majin Vegeta. I want to thank you all for watching till the end. There's not really much else to say about him. And yeah, let me know what you guys think Majin Vegeta will get from his Easy 8 in the comments below. Again, I want to thank you all for watching, and that's it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.